Hi everybody and welcome back to the Kia X Games Asia 2009 as we get set for one of the most exciting events of the X Games here in Shanghai, China, and that's a skateboard vert final. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins along with Emil Janico. And Emil, welcome. The crowd is building. We're sitting next to the judges, Double D, Dave Duncan right here joining us as he's the judge so we can peek a look at his scores every now and then. The riders, well, they get 3 cracks at it today, 45 seconds based on that 100-point scale. What are the judges looking for?
Well, judges are definitely looking for big airs, which they call amplitude. They're also looking for originality of tricks, difference of tricks. They want to see combo tricks. They want to see a flip trick, grind, tail slides, lip slides. They want to see the skaters also use the entire ramp, including the channel and the extensions, Paul.
If they have a fall, is that totally detrimental to the score, or does it depend on when that fall happens?
It kind of depends on when it happens. Sometimes if it happens on their very first trick, it's not too bad. But here we go. First guy in, Seiya Sano from Osaka, Japan, starting off with a huge frontside tuck knee. And it's great to see this guy, Paul, just one of the great riders out of Japan, and really getting better over the past few years, traveling the world. Oh,
we were just talking about the fall, so he'll basically throw that run out. That was early in the run. He's got about 20 seconds to use the clock. I'm sure he will use it, but again, get 3 runs. The best run of the day wins.
That's right, and it's great to see that they get these 3 runs. It's called a throwaway run, and that's what it'll be. It's going to be, for Seiya, his first run is going to be a throwaway run. Even though he's up here trying to get a few more tricks in before time, Seiya is a great rider out of Japan, and it's just really great to see all these guys from around the world. Nice backside lip slide there. Backside 50-50. Seiya. Nice frontside nose grind, kind of bonked his wheels on in there. Seiya Sano kind of salvaging his first run there, but that big fall right in the middle of the run, that'll definitely hurt him.
Yeah, leaving a better taste in the judges' mouths right there, because you come away, you finish strong after a fall, and that helps, of course, Sano out a little bit, feels a little better about himself instead of just dropping and giving up. But it was a couple tricks, big tricks, that will help him in his first run. Taking a look at his score for the young man. And I know that he's pretty excited about being here. The 62, he'll get better. Run 1 is underway, and we're so excited that you could be here. Moto Shibata getting ready to go. Another young skater. You know, we just watched him on the inline ramp. 13. You don't see that very often on a vert ramp, ripping like he is.
You don't, Paul, and that's what's great. Coming out of Japan, Moto Shibata, this kid, like you just mentioned, Paul, only 13 years of age. Boom, big backside judo air there into a fast plant. Moto Shibata keeping up with the big boys here, Paul.
Emil, how does he do it? How does he get out of the ramp for such a light, small guy?
Well, just what you talked about. He's so light. He's probably only about 60, 70 pounds there, so he can really project himself up the ramp. As he gets older, Paul, he'll get a lot more strength in his legs. In a few years, oh no, his board goes shooting off. As he gets better in a few years, he'll definitely get bigger, be able to blast higher air, smoother. But as you can see, he's already keeping up with the big dogs here.
That's right. That's called faking. He's faking to get speed. That's one way you learn on a vert ramp. You first start to do kick turns, and you do faking to get a little higher. And then once you get up there, then you start going off the coping, which he's doing right now.
Nice cab there to finish it out. Moto Shibata, only 13 years old from Japan.
So our first 2 riders fall about 15 seconds into the run, but here's a look at Moto.
Kickflip Indy. Yep. Super smooth there.
So we wait for Moto's score, and he's maybe 5 foot tall, huh?
Barely. I don't think he can even ride the rides at the amusement park here, Paul.
Good-looking young man out of Japan. He's on the road as a professional skateboarder at 13 years old. You know, kids at home, he's going to earn some money today. How about that? He's currently in first place at a 65. He's pretty stoked. I'm happy to see him. That puts smiles on my face. Jurgen getting ready to go. Jussi, pardon me. Jussi, 33 years old. So you go from a 13-year-old kid to a 33-year-old man. How about that?
Well, Jussi's been doing it probably since he was about 13 years old. He's been in the game a long time, coming out of Helsinki, Finland. And he's a great guy, an amazing competitor. Starts it off with a nice kickflip Indy into a big frontside bone air there. And what I mentioned yesterday, Paul, on the street, it's great to see these Europeans out here. They have so much style, like that backside alley-oop over the channel into a mute 5 there. Jussi having a great first run here, Paul.
You like his style, huh?
Smooth style. He makes it just look effortless. Doesn't even look like he's trying hard. Nice cab with the mute grab there. And then front frontside ollie, little truck smash over the channel, looking smooth.
Give you a breakdown of what's going on today. They get 3 runs. Now, the way they're positioned here in the final, the lowest score goes first, so that's how they qualified. We build up to the first place qualifier, which is Andy McDonald, so you'll see him in just a little while. But right there, you see Kohoren.
As we check it out here, kickflip Indy, first trick, coming out swinging, and then a nice back 5 with a mute grab there. Smooth, nice style, looking good. He didn't fall in his whole run, so that's really going to help him out. Not too much air, but definitely going to help him out for the scores with the judges.
You see Korhonen getting ready, and he's a fun rider to be around. I've been watching him interact with the other skaters and the crowd, and of course, a little gassed right now. You know, we were pretty excited to see daylight crack open here a little while ago with no rain and no mist on the ramp. And Shanghai sure has been good to us the last 3 years, and
amazing.
It's certainly exciting to come here. You know, when we get on the plane to go home back to the United States, that's when I start looking forward to coming back.
No, that's right.
78 currently in first place for UC. So again, he gets 2 more runs. Up next on the vert ramp, high above, Nathan Beck. And I was watching Nathan from Australia warm up today, and he was doing a motion with his knees to warm up his knees slowly to get him going, and his hips. And I asked him where he learned that. He goes, I learned it from UC.
That's right. So Nathan Beck coming out of Sydney, Australia.
Tell about that, where he's dropping in there.
That's the extension. That thing's about 12, 13 feet high there, 4 meters, and it's really good for these skaters to get a lot of speed out. Nice frontside bone air there. A little bit sketchy. Nice backside air. Looking good. Kickflip Andy pulling it in smooth. Nathan Beck, frontside lip slide, trying to get this crowd pumped here, Paul.
Oh, they definitely are pumped. He's super smooth, as you mentioned it.
Big frontside nose grab there. Nose grab air to fakie.
When we're watching these tricks, what should the folks at home keep their eyes on? What should they focus on?
Well, they're looking at if they grab their board, if they flip their board, the amplitude, the height that they get over the coping, and the difficulty. Like a trick just like that.
Just falling at the end.
Trying to cab a caballerial there, but without a grab. He fell right at the end there, so that's going to be a good first run for Nathan Beck from Sydney, Australia. As we check it out here, kickflip Indy, smooth, stylish, and then frontside lip slide over by the extension. Another look at a kickflip Indy. You see how he got over the coping and flipped his board. Great style.
I tell you what, this is going to be so fun, and it already is. But I'm looking forward to the second run, the third run, the build-up, because 3 runs. I don't believe we had 3 runs last year in the final, so this is really cool here at the Kia X Games Asia. Paul Higginsville and Emil Janico waiting for Nathan Beck's score. He fell at the end just with about 3 seconds to go. So looking at what he did, he got a 75.67, which Emil puts him in second place, so not too bad. Getting ready for another high flyer, Neil Hendricks. And Neil's doing some part-time TV work while he's here for another network, and then he gets on his board and skates. It's pretty amazing. That's awesome. And Neil Hendricks, known him, as we mentioned yesterday, since the very first Extreme Games in Newport, Rhode Island. One of the very first guys I interviewed. So smooth, so much style with his skating, Emil.
Oh, big frontside nose bomb there into a big backside method. Neil Hendricks been in the game a long time, Paul. Over 20 years of skating and competitions all over the world. Oh, heel flip cap there, and then a frontside 5-0 to fakie. Oh, heel flip half cap. Neil Hendricks breaking it off here, Paul. What do you think?
You know, if Neil, when he hits his first 5 tricks, he's on, and he's on right now.
Nice rock slide to fakie, coming up fakie. Nice cab with a mute grab there.
Emil, remember yesterday he fell. He fell in his first run, so he had to wait to a second run to really outperform what he did on the first run. Hey, he fell at the end. That wasn't bad. He fell with 10 seconds to go.
That's pretty good as we check this out here. Backside method, super smooth, one of the best in the game here. Then a heel flip half cap. Nice, and then another look at the heel flip cap. So he's got all kinds of different combinations tricks here, Paul. Up above the coping, so smooth. High flying Neil Hendricks.
Neil Hendricks was known when he first started that high flying airs just would fly out of the ramp. That hasn't changed. In third place, 75.33.